Hello friends, this is Kartik Anand. I teach verbal at GNM classes for CAT and other courses like CUET. And a lot of these students come to me and say that, we want to improve our accuracy in reading comprehension. And I've already posted a video about it on how we can increase our accuracy in reading comprehension. And I covered weakening the argument in my previous video. You can find its link in a pop-up probably here or there. Yeah, go watch out this video where I talked about how we can increase our accuracy and how to solve our weakening the argument questions. And today I'll talk about the second most asked question in CAT when it comes to critical reasoning, क्योंकि यहीं पे सबसे ज़्यादा बच्चों को दिक्कत होती है, and that is strengthening the argument. Right? And a lot of you also put up your request कि sir weakening समझ में आया and how we can tackle the strengthening the argument questions. तो आज उनको देखते हैं. So let's talk about the basic theory of strengthening the argument. Right? Basic theory. Unless we know the theory, we can't solve the question. ये मेरा basic फंडा है. Strengthening the argument. और इसके questions कैसे आते हैं एग्जाम में? Questions आएंगे कि with which of the following is the author most likely to agree with? And ये कोई एक दो lines नहीं है जो आपके passage में एक दो lines पढ़ के I can answer. नहीं होगा. You need to have an overall understanding of the entire passage. और हमें सोचना पड़ेगा कि ऑथर का व्यू पॉइंट क्या है. बहुत बार क्या होता है, जहां पे ज्यादातर बच्चे फंसते हैं, ऑथर ने एक पैसेज में कई सारे लोगों का व्यू पॉइंट बताया कि राम ऐसा सोचता है, श्याम ऐसा सोचता है, एंड देन ऑथर गिव्स हिज और हर ओन व्यू पॉइंट आल्सो कि मैं ऐसा सोचता हूं या सोचती हूं. एंड देन द क्वेश्चन इज विद व्हिच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज द ऑथर मोस्ट लाइकली टू एग्री. उसमें राम या श्याम के व्यू पॉइंट से नहीं जाना, ऑथर का व्यू पॉइंट समझ, राइट? एंड इट काइंड ऑफ गेट्स वेरी कंफ्यूजिंग एट टाइम्स. तो वो बहुत ध्यान से पढ़ना पड़ता है कि विद व्हिच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज ऑथर मोस्ट लाइकली टू एग्री. सो द फर्स्ट पॉइंट, राइट, हाउ वी कैन आंसर दीस क्वेश्चंस इज अंडरस्टैंड द आर्गुमेंट वेरी क्लियर. अगर मैं एक लाइन में बोल सकता हूं कि ऑथर सपोर्ट्स, ही रिजेक्ट्स whatever the idea is in the passage, then I can solve the question. मुझे एक लाइन में पता होना चाहिए कि ऑथर का स्टांस क्या है. ऑथर का स्टांस वेरी केयरफुली क्लियर होना चाहिए, राइट? इफ इन वन लाइन यू कैन डिस्क्राइब ऑथर क्या बोल रहा है, जॉब वेल डन. सेकंड, with which of the following is author most likely to agree with? 4 ऑप्शन, 5 ऑप्शन, जितने भी ऑप्शन आए, वो ऑप्शन शुड डायरेक्टली बी इन सपोर्ट ऑफ ऑथर्स. और अगर स्ट्रेंथनिंग द आर्गुमेंट should directly add weight to author's viewpoint, कि अगर author ऐसा सोचता है तो बिल्कुल सही सोचता है, because this point, if it's true, it adds weight to whatever the author assumes. So directly should add. अब वो कैसे होता है? Either the option gives you some new information, like let's say I say that there's a lot of global warming, temperature बढ़ता जा रहा है, right? Every year the summers are warmer. Now, if you want to agree or strengthen the argument, you can also say that, a lot of glaciers are also melting. Now, this is a new information that adds weight to my argument that yes, we are suffering from global warming. It's a new information. Or fill gaps in information already present. What is the information that I give? That summers are getting warmer every year. Now, there could be variety of reasons जिसकी वजह से summers are getting warmer. Is it the industry releasing a lot of heat? Is it human consumption, human activities की वजह से हो रहा है? Of course, human activities की वजह से हो रहा है, right? And that is what global warming is. But it could also be that, maybe in some hypothetical world, the Earth is getting closer to sun. And then it's not because of human activities. It's not global warming. It's like all the solar system is collapsing towards sun, which is, by the way, the theory that a lot of scientists put up, right? That the entire Milky Way will then collapse in sun. Who knows? So that's a gap in the information already present, right? If I say that, you say that all of the human activities combined together have resulted in increase in the Earth's temperature. Now it's a gap that I had in my argument, which says that summers are getting warmer, could be because of a variety of reasons. And you fill in that, yes, it's because of human activities and we are suffering from global warming, which the humans need to change. So filling a gap. Right? Let's look at a sample question, and I don't have an RC in front of you right now. I want to keep it short and keep it crisp to the exact theory which we need to conquer. अगर हम theory conquer कर चुके हैं, we can solve it in the context of an RC also. So pause the video, read the argument, read the question. I'll open up the options in 3, 2, and 1. Pause the video, try this question. All right. I hope you got a chance to solve this question. Before I move to the options or the explanation of this particular question, एक चीज जो मुझे बहुत ध्यान से सबके साथ शेयर करनी है वो है ये क्वेश्चन स्टेटमेंट जो है, each of the following if true would strengthen the argument except. और काफी बार बच्चे इस चीज में घबरा जाते हैं कि each of the following if true, argument except, इतने सारे वर्ड्स, अरे हमें सपोर्ट करना है, नेगेट करना है, क्या करना है सर, हमें नहीं पता. Now whenever the question has except at end, ये क्वेश्चन हमारे को ऑप्शन एलिमिनेशन से करना होता है. Okay, so if I reread the question just, each of the following if true would strengthen the argument, मतलब यहां पे जो 5 ऑप्शन दे रखे हैं इनमें से 4 ऑप्शन would strengthen the argument and 1 option will not strengthen. ये समझ आया? ठीक है, 4 options will strengthen, 1 option will not strengthen. Now what do you mean by not strengthen? And I was discussing this question in class, जो मैं रेगुलर क्लासरूम प्रोग्राम पढ़ाता हूँ एट GNM क्लासेस, और वहां पे एक बच्चे ने मेरे से पूछा कि सर अगर वो एक ऑप्शन इज नॉट स्ट्रेंथनिंग, कैन वी से दैट ऑप्शन इज वीकनिंग और हमें वो ऑप्शन चूज करना है? कैन यू फाइंड अ फ्लॉ इन इट? टेक 2 seconds, figure out a flaw. No, we don't have to find an option जो वीकन करता है. अगर मिल गया इट्स ओके, इट्स वेरी गुड. बट 4 ऑप्शन स्ट्रेंथन कर रहे हैं और जो बचा हुआ ऑप्शन है, it could either weaken, it could either be silent and just not strengthen. Not strengthening का मतलब ये नहीं होता कि वो weaken ही हो. और इसका हम क्वांट में भी देखते हैं एग्जांपल. If I say non-negative integer does not mean positive integers, could be 0 also, right? So similarly, यहाँ पे अगर मैं बोल रहा हूँ does not strengthen, it does not necessarily mean कि weaken ही करना होगा. Could be silent also, and that is exactly the case in this question. वो ऑप्शन जो आंसर है इस क्वेश्चन का is not weakening the argument but is just silent about the argument. और यही वर्ड प्ले है जिसपे कैट बहुत बार खेल जाता है. So if I read this statement, right, amphibian populations are declining in numbers worldwide. Not coincidentally, the Earth's ozone layer has been continuously depleted throughout the last 50 years. Atmospheric ozone blocks UVB, a type of ultraviolet radiation that is continuously produced by the sun and which can damage genes. So it's giving you a lot of premise and a lot of facts. And हमारा basic CAT RC में भी बहुत सारे facts होते हैं और उसके बाद जाके आता है एक main conclusionary statement, जो मेन स्टेटमेंट है जिसके बारे में ऑथर अपना व्यू रखता है. Let's read ahead. Because amphibians lack hair, hide or feathers to shield them, they are particularly vulnerable to UVB radiation. तो बेसिकली वो कह रहा है कि एम्फीबियन की पॉपुलेशन कम हो रही है बिकॉज ऑफ UVB रेडिएशंस, जो अब ओजोन लेयर इतना ब्लॉक नहीं कर पा रहा है क्योंकि ओजोन लेयर भी डिप्लीट हो रहा है. In addition, their gelatinous eggs lack the protection of leathery or hard shells. Thus, and now the final line is the main argument of author, the author's viewpoint. Thus, the primary cause of the declining amphibian population is the depletion of ozone layer. Ozone layer depletion की वजह से amphibian की population कम जा रही है. 5 ऑप्शन, 4 ऑप्शन इस चीज को strengthen करेंगे, एक ऑप्शन strengthen नहीं करेगा, not necessarily weaken, बस strengthen नहीं करेगा. Let's look at option A. Amphibian populations are declining far more rapidly than are the populations of non-amphibian species whose tissues and eggs have more natural protection of UVB. This is perfectly strengthening. कि जो populations को फर्क पड़ता है UVB से वही decline हो रही है, बाकी population decline नहीं हो रही. A option tells you that if there are other reasons जिसकी वजह से amphibian population decline हो रही है, then non-amphibian population भी decline होनी चाहिए, right? Maybe the environment is not good. सारे लोग इफेक्ट हो, बट सिर्फ UVB से ही इफेक्ट हो रहा है. A is strengthening that. Look at B. Atmospheric ozone has been significantly depleted above all the areas of the world in which amphibian populations are declining. Perfect. Again, strengthening. राइट? ये क्या बोल रहा है कि जहां जहां पे पॉपुलेशन डिक्लाइन हो रही है वहां वहां पे ही ओजोन डिप्लीट हुआ है. परफेक्ट स्ट्रेंथनिंग, राइट? आई विल टेक इट ऑफ. सो व्हेन आई से टेक इट ऑफ मतलब आई चक इट ऑफ. ठीक है, ये मेरा एलिमिनेशन मेथड में मैंने एलिमिनेट कर दिया बिकॉज इट इज स्ट्रेंथनिंग. लुक एट सी. Interesting, very interesting option. The natural habitat of amphibians has not become smaller over the past century. What does that tell you? कि जो natural habitat है ये small नहीं हुआ. मतलब पहले ये जिस एरिया में थे अभी भी उतने एरिया ही है इनके पास as their natural habitat. But still their population is declining. क्योंकि ऑथर झूठ नहीं बोल रहा. Still their population is declining. इसका मतलब क्या है? It is not because of any environmental or habitat reason. There's something else, which could be UV. So option C is also mildly strengthening the argument that it could be because of UV that their population is declining. Look at D, which is actually the answer of this question. Of the various types of radiation blocked by atmospheric ozone, UVB is the only type that can damage genes. This option does not help you strengthen the argument. What is the argument? Amphibian population is declining because of ozone layer. Now अगर ozone layer में UVB रुकता है, वो इकलौता जीन है, इकलौता रेडिएशन है जो जीन्स को इफेक्ट करता है, या मे बी देयर आर अदर UVs also that affect which are blocked by ozone. Is it the only one? Not the only one? No concern. Okay? Why is that? Why does it have no concern? Let me tell you. हमने इसमें क्या बोला? हमने बोला है ये UVB है, ये UVB can damage genes. Okay, so this is the same thing that is written here, UVB that damages genes. What is the thing that is added? That it is the only type. Now if UVB is the only type that damages genes, or is it not the only type that damages genes, उससे मेरे last argument पे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. Absolutely zero difference. Let's say it is the only type. तो क्या हो गया? Is it still declining the population? Yes, it is declining. So it is strengthening. It is not the only type. Maybe there are other UVs also. But those other UVs will also need ozone to stop. So ozone layer depletion की वजह से ये amphibians is declining even if UVB is not the only type. So still the fact that ozone depletion is leading to decline in amphibian is still there after option D. तो strengthen हो गया. तो D option का मैं आंसर कुछ भी निकालूं मुझे फर्क नहीं पड़ता. D is not strengthened. ठीक है, UVB is the only or not the only is not strengthening the argument. It is silent about the argument कि ozone की वजह से amphibian is going down. Absolutely silent. Option E, amphibian populations have declined continuously for the last 50 years. Ozone has been depleting continuously since the last 50 years as per line 2. Depleted throughout the last 50 years. Second line में. तो अगर दोनों का timeline match हो रहा है, तो yes, absolutely it is strengthening की इसी की वजह से हो रहा है. But option D is not talking about कि सिर्फ UV की वजह से हो रहा है. If it is the only one or not the only one, you're not saying कि इसकी वजह से ही हो रहा है. ठीक है? I hope you got it correct. If you want to know more about certain concepts जिसकी वजह से आप अपना reading comprehension better कर सकते हो, reach out to gnmclasses.com. Website link is given below. You can also call our number which is given on the bottom right hand side. See you soon.